So as we say happy anniversary and thank you to the NHS, I wanted to do that through Ben. Ben was looking after my brother Nick, who was very, very ill.
I'd like to thank Claire Phelan, my cancer specialist nurse who was with me throughout my treatment, and to Tricia, who is a breast cancer stratified nurse, and she looks after me now. Thanks, Tricia.
I am desperate to thank my lung clinical nurse specialist, Sharon Gill, who has been just the most precious person to have.
My mum worked in the NHS and then she was very, very ill for most of her life, and the NHS became her absolute lifeline. My sister worked for the NHS, my wife works for the NHS, and it was the NHS that looked after my brother, who we lost last Boxing Day to cancer. Ben, you looked after him, I think, from the moment he was in all the way through, and you made sure that he felt cared for and respected.
She has been the font of all knowledge, a joy in the hardest of times.
The NHS is just such a special place to work in. The people you work alongside, your colleagues, your friends, it's an absolute privilege to do the job that I do as a nurse. It's the honour of my life to be a nurse.
You're indomitable. There is nothing that you can't do. You're not going to be knocked down, and that to me is just, it's a privilege to look after you.
Meeting someone like Billy, who has this amazing personality, it's the part of nursing that I absolutely love.
It may just be to listen, touch, humour, to be human. So those are the important factors, I think, that builds a good relationship.
And I think we look back proudly on the last 77 years, but we also have to look forward and make sure that the NHS is fit for purpose in the future as well. And that's why we've invested record amounts in the NHS, and a real opportunity now to press on with our plan for change, make sure we've got that NHS that millions of people will be saying thank you to in the future.
When you go through something so intense, these women become like your big sister, like your family, like they've got your back, they care about you. And when it's really scary, you know, having you there is really amazing. So thank you so much, honestly, genuinely.
I can't imagine doing this without having Sharon in my life, not having you in my life. Because, you know, we're living it.
That meant a huge amount to me and my family, and on all of our behalves, I say through you a very special thank you to the NHS. Thank you.
Oh my God.